Time for another road trip. Good morning, YouTube. We are here in North Carolina at the Grassy Creek Winery. The day after, we're heading out on the road in just a little bit. You guys ready for a road trip back there?
We sure are.
Okay. Today we're heading down the road. It's only about, I'm going to say 150 miles, 140 miles down to Columbus, North Carolina. We're going to meet up with my friend Mark, otherwise known as Columbus Mark. He has his own YouTube channel. We met through the van world of him asking questions off my channel. So stayed at his place a couple times. We've camped out in South Carolina before, and all in all, a cool guy. And then we're going to, after meeting up with him, we're going to mooch dock there. And he's also involved in Boondockers Welcome. So maybe I'll do a little video with him. And then we're going to go take in the Iron Key Brewery later on this afternoon for dinner. So looks like a nice day, a fun day. It's our last day of the actual trip. Tomorrow we actually head the last legs home. So been a great 5-day adventure. This is day 4. So y'all take care out there and follow along with us. We appreciate y'all. Time to get on the road. See you down the road a piece. Bye-bye. There's the house, right there at the turn. Came in the other way. Okay, we are here, arriving at Mark's house. You guys happy to be getting off the road?
Yeah.
Maggie's here, she's ready too. And the house is up over here. We've got an old barn now. There's Mark on the tractor out there. Cutting the lawn. Oh, that's not Mark, that's his lawn service. I see a big truck here. Okay, house is right there. We'll navigate around here and try to get up here to our stop. He's got a little, he's got a Class B van himself, and there he is coming around the corner. And we'll say hi to Mark. Hi, Mark.
I was hoping you could get by with that big truck.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Long day. Welcome.
I said, oh, there's Mark mowing the lawn, and then I said the big truck. I said, nope, that's not Mark mowing the lawn.
Yes, gotta be an emergency situation before I mow.
Okay, we're gonna get up here and park. Okay, we are here. That was Mark. We'll sit down and have some conversation and whatnot with him later. But in the meantime, this is our parking spot right here. He's always had this maintained well for us. And we're going to park here and level off. Maggie's trying to get out the window. Hey, Maggie. Anyway, good to be here. A little bit of flipping in the camera and whatnot, but good to be here and good to be parked. And end of the drive for today. So we'll catch y'all a little later. Bye-bye. Hi everybody, we are here at Mark's place here in Columbus, North Carolina. This is our mooch docking site for tonight. There's the Freedom van. He does have 30 amp service, but no need for us to plug in. Back over here, you can see his van under a cover. He's got a Class B Pleasureway. Very nice unit. Barn area here, which inside there he's got a bathroom and everything else that's available for use. So, which is kind of nice. He also, I may have mentioned before, is a host for Boondockers Welcome. Here's his house. And we're going to go out in the patio and have a little talk with Mark. So we'll catch you over there.
Look at your welcome pack. There's a map in there of the area.
Okay.
You can see it. All the restaurants.
Is that for my welcome package?
Yeah.
I'm not a Boondockers Welcome yet.
Well, yeah, I know. So I gave them to the first people who were here. So, and I refine it almost every time.
Hi, everybody. We're sitting out here in the backyard on the patio at Mark's place. You saw the grounds and where I parked the van. And so we're sitting out here, and Jenny's here. Maggie. Oh, Maggie's over there trying to take a nap, and I keep waking her up. Mark's got a couple dogs. Shayna's here. Colin, say hi. And this is Mark. Also goes by Columbus Mark. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing fine, Pat.
Very good. He's got a YouTube channel, same as me, and he features a lot of different stuff about country life. A little satirical, but very enjoyable. So I put a link in. If you get a chance, check it out. He's also, I showed you earlier, got a Class B van over there. He acquired that last year, was it?
About a year ago,
Yeah.
exactly.
We've even been camping once with it. So, but he's enjoying that, still learning about it. He's not quite traveled as much as I have yet, but he may be soon. One of the things I want, and you met Mark before in other videos. One of the things I wanted to touch on today is Mark has recently signed up as a host for Boondockers Welcome. Can you tell us a little bit about that program, Mark?
So it's a membership organization for people with self-contained campers. So it can be any size as long as it has its own water supply, sewer supply, and electric supply. Although they say on their website over 3/4 of our members have, or hosts have hookups of some sort. So I just signed up about 2 months ago. I had about 3 or 4 guests here. You just like Harvest Host, people familiar with that. You stay for free, but you don't have to buy anything because they're not selling anything. It's not a winery or a brewery or a farm or a museum or a golf course. It is generally someone's house, someone's driveway. So I don't know if you can see Pat's van over here. So he's got my ideal spot. That was going to be a spot for my van, and to the guys with the shed told me I'd never be able to back out. And my not knowing spatial things and physics, I couldn't understand why I could not, because I could drive in. Didn't think about the post when you back out, hitting them as you make a turn. So I have a 30 amp supply there, and a couple of my guests have used it, and some haven't. But so you're staying at someone's house. It's up to the host how much interaction they do. I've enjoyed having visitors here because I'm by myself here. It's been fun. And the host can decide whether you can stay 1 night or up to 5 nights. And you, just like anything else, you do it online, you request a place online, and the host can block out days. He or she's going to be gone. So when you go to make a room, most of them have room for just 1 van. Some have rooms for more. And I've had a Class C here. I've had a travel trailer here. I've had a truck camper here. So I guess the only thing I've not had so far is a Class A camper or a pop-up or something. A pop-up wouldn't work because it wouldn't have self-contained plumbing.
Yeah, unless they've got a porta potty type thing, and then
as long as
they would be contained.
As long as you can't come out in your yard and use it, dig a hole or something. And so I'm fortunate because this is an old horse barn, no horses now, but there is a hot shower and a flush toilet in there and a sink.
You make that available to your guests.
So that's the big amenity, plus 30 amp if they need it, want it. Harvest Host can let you suggest a fee if they use things that cost the host money, and so it's optional to the host. So I put $5 if they use electricity for the air conditioner. If they're using it for lights, refrigerator, it doesn't cost anything, but the air conditioner could add up.
Yeah.
$5 probably doesn't cost that much. But
now a Class A would probably be a little bit large because I've stayed here several times, just so everybody knows.
Yeah,
this is not my first rodeo in that parking spot.
Right. So couldn't fit in the parking spot. But but I don't know if it even fit like lengthwise this way.
So it may. You don't know that.
I don't know that.
So it's a little bit of a tight turn around there too. If they're pulling a
Yeah, so
car.
I may go back and fine tune that and say it needs to be something smaller than 30 feet. 'Cause I know I've had one that was 27 feet, and one that was 26 feet. The truck camper was 26, but I haven't had the guy with the 27-foot C said he thought it was really 30 because they measured it, but they called it a 27, whatever. But I'm thinking his was 27. But most A's are probably 35 or 40. That would be
Yeah. And the people that really want an A tend to go up towards the 40 range.
Woo.
That might get a little tight especially in your driveway and that coming up.
Yeah, I think. And I'm glad you said that.
My B is perfect. I mean, this is absolutely, if you are interested in Boondockers Welcome and you're in the Columbus, North Carolina area, Mark's got a perfect spot for a Class B. Absolutely perfect. I pull in, I don't level. If it's really hot, I'll plug in for air. I don't plug in here at all.
You haven't, but
No.
it's warm today. It's in the mid-80s,
Yep.
but it'd be cool tonight. But you're welcome to plug in for that.
I know. But so this is a perfect location for that. And we'll also put some further information in on that. Now, is there a cost associated with it as a membership?
So the member pays, I think it's $50 a year.
Okay.
But of course, you stay somewhere twice. You've paid for
Oh,
it.
more than paid at
Right.
twice. I've
Yeah,
stayed
I
at
found that.
places.
I've only recently started to go out, and you're right, 100%.
Many places are $40 on up.
Actually, I just stayed in one the other week. Was $59, and it was full hookups and stuff. But I just needed a slot for one night. Would have Cracker Barrel would have been nice, but I was in it for wanted to be around other campers. But so to be a member, so you could be a host and not cost you any money. But I wanted to be able to be a member and be a guest at other people's places. So, but as a member, if you do become a host, like I am, then your membership's $25 a year, and then they have every time someone stays, you get credits. So, I think right now my whole next year is free. I'm not sure exactly how that works. We'll worry about it in about 11 months when this.
Okay, so you get credit when
People
visitors
stay
come
here.
in and stay here.
Right, and it's nice because you can choose who you want to stay. You can't discriminate, but they all have reviews. So people who have stayed somewhere else get reviews by the host. So when someone stays here, I'll leave a review. And so that's where, number one, people who want to be a guest will go look at the host reviews, and people who are hosts will go look at the guests to see if they, of course, everyone I've stayed so far, they've all had wonderful reviews. Nothing like, well, they were drunk all night and screaming and yelling and shooting off fireworks or something.
Okay, so if I was a guest now, I could not see what your reviews are as a host, could I?
Yes.
Oh, I can.
Yes. Yeah. So I can go see my reviews as a host. I can see what people have left about me, and I can see what. Yeah, you can see both ways.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you can always decline a visit, and you can always just block out your calendar or something, and you can say that they can call you day of, or it has to be at least 1 day's notice. I put down 1 day's notice, or you can take it up to like 4 or 5 months out. But I don't want to do that because I'm going to be locked in.
Yeah.
And I have to say that there are a lot of Boondockers Welcome places around here. I don't mean right in this neighborhood, but there's some in this county, and this is a small county, so I'm
Okay.
looking forward to it. Check it out for.
I have
a year or
not,
two.
I've looked at it before, and one of the things that's sometimes difficult for me is not knowing what type of locations, and I don't know if that's similar. Harvest Host, you can't see the map until you join the program.
That's the same thing. You can see a little bit about it, but you don't have to make a reservation until you get the logistics. You can get like you put in there what it's like to. They don't get your directions or your address until you've agreed to take them. But I think you can see, you leave enough of your profile, like you can describe what the driveway is like,
Right.
or what the parking and turnaround.
But as a potential guest, since I'm not a member, I can't see where the locations or stuff is. Similar to Harvest Host,
Right.
There is no open map until you actually pay the membership fee.
Probably right.
Do you know if they have a trial period or?
I don't know, but I do know that the two organizations have joined forces.
Yeah.
And beginning next week, I'm not sure when your video's coming out, but beginning early October 2021, it's now Harvest Host, incorporating Boondockers Welcome with one website, to be the Harvest Host website. So if you're a member of both, you would see both of them, which gives you 5,000 places in the U.S.
And I may look at it even further, but because this trip was the first time I actually had a harvest host. I tried to make a reservation at, and they were booked. There was like at least 7 others in the general area that I considered staying at, and they were all closed on Wednesday, which was the day, you know. So I'm running into more and more of that they're not open the days of when I need them, because I plan my trip to where I'm going to spend the night in an area, and then I look for a location, you know. I'm in advance, but I look for it, you know.
When that's Boondockers Welcome, most of them would be open 7 days a week in someone's house.
Okay.
And I'm sure some of the houses are farms or mansions or whatever.
Yeah, I don't need a mansion. This is this is ideal for me. This and we're already friends from van equations before, but
Pat here helped me choose my van. I had narrowed down to 5 vans, and his was one of those. So he actually brought it up here so I could see it. But,
so it's one of those things where beyond that, I enjoy the interactive nature of this type of a situation. So I would not be looking for city stays. I'd be looking for 4 or 5 acres, even a large lot that's got plenty of area to park, and a little interaction with the host, maybe whatever, and just even sit outside and have a beer. So
that's right. Looking forward to that.
Anyway, thank you for the introduction, Mark. I'm going to look into that further for myself. I appreciate it. We are going a little bit later up to Iron Key Brewery, which we've also been at several times. I'll probably not do a video up there, but I will include a few pictures later on, snapshots of that.
And they should check Iron Key Brewing Company, Columbus, North Carolina out, because it is a brewery built inside an old North Carolina penitentiary.
Very good for adding that, because if I don't do a video later, that would not be on film. So, and I will also put a link into that too. It's a great little location if you're in the Columbus area. Not a harvest host or anything at this time, but it's a great venue to stop at. Typically, we've gotten good service, good craft beers there, and nice sandwich meals. So stop in and check them out too. Catch you all a little bit. Hopefully see you down the road a piece. Thanks for traveling. Bye-bye. Hello, YouTube. Well, this is kind of the finale of the finale of the finale. We are here at Mark's in Columbus, North Carolina. But we're packing up and getting ready to head home. This is the last leg of the trip, so it's the finale of our summer vacation, the finale of our 5-day adventure, and the finale of this particular video heading to Columbus Mark's in North Carolina. So great trip, great time at the brewery last night. Went out for a little breakfast this morning at a bakery, Amish bakery, great little place, cute, really liked it. And but everything coming to a close, a little bit bittersweet, because we have to pack up for the final time to hit the road home. So Jenny, say hi to everybody and say goodbye, and Maggie's there, and we'll catch you all on the next adventure. Bye.
Bye, y'all.